edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joining the booth with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Atlanta facing Los Angeles. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, check out Blake Griffin. What can we expect here?
Well, everybody knows around the league that if you get in Blake Griffin's way and he has a head of steam going, you're going to end up on his poster at some point. So, since coming into the league, I think he's become as intimidating a player as we've seen.
I agree. It's just not posterizing people either, Steve, although he does a bunch of that. When he gets a steal and has a free lane to the basket on a breakaway, there's a good chance the crowd's going to see a mini dunk contest from Blake.
We had a nice open look right there. Griffin's got the first points up on the board here for the Clippers. Teague with the ball. Back to Millsap. Outside Teague. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
And Atlanta has possession. 4-point game. The three from Korver. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Korver's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Jordan, a strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Sloppy defense there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Well, when he does, that's an automatic bucket.
And here's Korver from the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. Now the dish to Reddick. Griffin kicks to Reddick. There's the steal. Here's Teague. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Teague's got his first bucket in this one.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
There's Paul. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Right side Griffin. He passes to Reddick. Buries it from three-point range. Reddick's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
The feed to Kira. Back to Teague. He dishes it to Horford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Barnes passes to Reddick. Shoots the three, and it's sent back by Korver. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. Clippers leading by 4. Got a piece of it. Carroll dishes to Korver. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Back to Griffin. Now here's Teague. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Teague's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jordan sets the pick for Barnes. Ball against Teague. Barnes kicks to Paul. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Now here's Teague. He feeds it to Corver. Carroll kicks it to Millsap. Dishes it to Carroll. Back to Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Reddick inside the line. They get it again. Here's Jordan. Tries it again. Here's Barnes. Missed it. Even after all those chances. The Hawks trail by 3. Back to Horford. He kicks to Carroll. From downtown. Good on the shot. Carroll's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Los Angeles with another miss.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Teague, the pass to Millsap. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Kevin, he comes away with a lot of steals by being patient and picking his spots and anticipating, when the shooter is going to go up. And then he just strips it away from him and heads the other way.
And also, Steve, I think he's the definition of a lockdown defender. It doesn't matter what style of player he's up against. He can handle just about anything that's thrown at him.
Atlanta making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in, and it's Paul missing. The Hawks leading. Now Teague into Al Horford, and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. The shot by Reddick, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. And I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Millsap kicks to Cephalosha. And stolen by Reddick. Pass to Crawford. Finishes the break with a slam.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball. The steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Schroeder. It's Scott on the wing. Pass to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Tries to keep it alive, but they'll get another chance. Here's Bazemore, and Griffin sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Cephalosha. Goes up again, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Crawford's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Schroeder off a pick from Untich. Schroeder kicks to Scott. To the inside. Feeds it to Cephalosha. A three-pointer is right on target. Cephalosha's got his first 3 points of the game.
Even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Griffin draws the double. Back to Crawford. Covered by Cephalosha from 10 feet out. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Clippers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Schroeder. that one wide left. The Clippers trail. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Griffin, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Griffin's got 6.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
And you can see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
Collison is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Danny Granger. Then there's Glenn Davis. And it's Crawford at the 3 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Schroeder. Both free throws good from Schroeder. And here's Crawford. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, even though Blake Griffin is playing in the bright lights of Los Angeles, he seems to keep a relatively level head. For sure, he's rubbed a few guys in the league the wrong way, but he says, quote, for every 50 people out there that love you, there are going to be 50 people out there that hate you and say you aren't good. For me, it's not listening to either one. If anything, I listen to the negative more than the positive. Kevin, not bad advice.
Certainly a player to root for. Thanks, Doris. Here's Schroeder after Darren Collison's bucket. And the wing jumper offline.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
He hangs. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Montes. T kicks to Cephalosha. He passes it to Schroeder. Here's Millsap. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Pure hustle on that slam. That's what it takes on the offensive board. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And that Clark in some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Millsap. He has 6. Millsap sets the pick for T. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And now a 6-point Atlanta lead. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Now the Clippers with it. The dish to Collison. The feed now to Griffin. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
Now here's Teague. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Teague's got 10 points in the game.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He dishes it to Horford. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Carroll, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 4th assist in this one.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. You've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-6 run. Teague left side. Carroll with the 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The dive for the ball. Collison dishes to Griffin. And he jams it with authority.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
Now here's Teague. 10 points for him. Back to Horford. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Collison. Tries again. Tries again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Hawks. The Clippers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And there's the pass to Kira. Korver defended by Redick. Picked by Horford. The 3 from Korver. And that one's good. Korver's got 6.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch and shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
The offensive rebound goes back up. No good from Jordan. Atlanta leading by 7. Atlanta calls timeout. A different look for the Clippers. Granger comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Crawford in for Matt Barnes. Here's Korver for 3. Gets it to go. Korver's got... Nine.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Paul with the 3, and the shot is good.
It's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, guys, well, the Clippers owe a lot of their success to how they bonded with team chemistry. Chris Paul said, quote, "It matters a lot when you really, truly care about somebody. You'll dive on the floor for them. You'll run through that screen for them. You really genuinely care how they feel. It just means a little bit more." That was certainly evident how they played last year, as well as how they interacted. We'll see if they can keep that same fun going this year, guys.
Yeah, plenty of camaraderie in that locker room. Thanks, Doris. Horford, guarded by Jordan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Hawks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Danny Granger. Clippers trail by 7. Crawford with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. The shot by Reddick, no good. And so it's Atlanta with it. They've led by as much as 10. And Millsap back it in. He feeds it to Korver. Nailed from three-point land. Korver's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
A look from Griffin. Here's Jordan, and good work on the boards that pick up the second change points. Jordan's got his second bucket. Atlanta leading by 8. Teague the pass to Korver. Back to Teague. Paul with the steal. Rejected by Korver. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Knocked away. And Griffin backs in from down low. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Griffin's got 14 points for the game.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Crawford gets a screen from Jordan. Crawford kicks to Paul. Again, the miss by Paul.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Griffin. 14 points for him. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. First one falls for him. Griffin hits them both. The Hawks leading by 6. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Teague with the ball. He's got 10. Clock at 6. Kicks to Korver. Horford. Here's Carroll. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Now Teague. Another shot. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Hawks lead by 4. We'll see you after half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Well, it's halftime on 2K Sports.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we resume a beautiful nighttime view of Los Angeles, and in blue there, our venue, the Staples Center. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Jamari Carroll is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Teague. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good. Griffin. Griffin's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Los Angeles. Teague left side. Back to Horford. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Redick gets a screen from Griffin. Redick dishes to Jordan. Tries to save it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And it's Paul penetrating. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Good on both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Dishes to Korver. Fires for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Redick gets a screen from Jordan. Redick passes to Griffin. Banked in off the glass. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Here's Millsap. He sinks the 11-footer. Millsap's got 12.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Ball outside. Back to Griffin. That's good. Griffin's got 24.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Teague kicks to Millsap. Pass to Court. The Hawks working the ball around. Feeds to Millsap. Griffin on him. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Teague. He kicks it to Horford. And stolen by Jordan. Barnes with it. Picked up by Teague. Passes it to Redick. Redick gets a screen from Griffin. Redick with it. Millsap on him. For the lead. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from Redick. Barnes has got his first basket.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A different look for the Clippers. Danny Granger is checked in for Griffin. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. He passes to Carey. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Crawford dishes to Barnes. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Horford with the screen on Paul. Into Al Horford. Up loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Paul gets a screen from Jordan. Paul passes to Jordan. The feed to Crawford. Back to Jordan. Good work defensively by Horford. The Hawks leading by 4. Outside Teague. Pass to Horford. Inside. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Paul right side to end the run. And that is good. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Millsap kicks to Corbin. Carroll covered by Barnes. Teague can't hit. Clippers trail by 3. Paul outside. They grab their own miss. Barnes kicks to Granger. There's the dish to Paul. Back to Granger. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Granger's got 5.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And the Hawks making a change here. Here's Schroeder. He dishes it to Cephalosha. Right side Millsap. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
What a performance from Millsap here. 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
The Clippers trail. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Carroll. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 17.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Paul. Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. Crawford with the steal. Here's Paul. Lays it in off the breakaway. Paul's got 19 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
It's Crawford with the drive. Gets it to go.
Up over 50% now from the floor with the way they've shot this half.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement. It's not a surprise to see them out in front with the way they have shot throughout the entire game, as a matter of fact. They've been very efficient offensively.
Millsap powered down after the assist, let him into the lane. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Outside for Griffin. The pass to Dudley. Good on the triple. Dudley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Here's Schroeder, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Glenn Big Baby Davis. The Hawks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 15-5 run. The drive by Paul.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
And Bazemore kicks to Scott. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Cephalosha. Baseline try. Good. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Paul. He's got 20. Back to Griffin. And stolen by Scott. Here's Schroeder in Atlanta again with the bucket. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the game is still closely contested as we end the... And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. The Clippers in the lead. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Collison is out there with Crawford. And it's Dudley in at the small forward. Scott kicks to Cephalosha. Back to Scott. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. Rejected by Griffin. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Horford's checked in. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Glenn Davis is checked in for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. Here's Schroeder. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here is Collison. Kicks it to Redick. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Well, once a shooter, always a shooter. J.J. Redick, one of the great marksmen of all time at Duke in the college game. And it's kept on rolling here in the NBA. He's got deep range on his three. Can spot up and shoot from anywhere, and also put the ball on the floor a couple times and create a shot inside.
Great shot is right, and like you said, not only threes, but Steve, any shot where you give Redick a chance to set his feet and get a clear view of the hoop, his shot form is just too consistent for him to miss. He's one of those players, he works on that just so diligently, you know he's going to find a degree of success every time out there. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Cephalosha.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward. Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
That free throw good from Schroeder. And the Clippers have possession. They lead by 1. Collison kicks to Dudley. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Teague, defended by Redick. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Shoots from the elbow. Leaps for it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
The shot's good from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first 2 quarters.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Hawks making a change here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
The Hawks leading. Millsap dishes to T. Pass to Korver. Shoots. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. Korver's getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. And the shot is good. That's now 22 points for Chris Paul.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Lets the three fly. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Teague's got the ball. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The drive by Paul. The three from Dudley. No good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Carroll passes to Teague. Dishes it to Korver. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
13 seconds.
Millsap left side. Griffin on him. Doubled by Dudley. 6 to shoot. Carroll kicks to Teague. And Paul pulls it down. Clippers trail by 3. The second chance effort. But they get it back. Griffin. Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for the Clippers. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Teague gets a screen from Millsap. Teague dishes to Korver. Carroll feeds it to Horford. Rejected by Hollins. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And here is Teague. He kicks it to Korver. Millsap a screen. Korver passes to Millsap. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Paul kicks to Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Teague. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Passes it to Korver. Carroll. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Clippers leading by 3. Back to Jordan. He passes to Redick. The feed to Paul. Tries again. The shot's good from Jordan.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Back to Teague. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul. Stripped it away. Crawford against Teague. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Redick kicks to Griffin. There's the killer two-handed slam.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Coach just can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Schroeder. Horford backing in. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Man, Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable and doing a nice job collectively.
Here's Paul. He shoots again. Griffin's shot is off.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Shot's good from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Paul outside. Redick. They get it back. Another shot. And Griffin puts it in. Griffin's got 13 points in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Horford defended by Redick. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles team's possession. 1:07 left in the game. Clippers leading by 7. Crawford kicks to Paul. Paul gets a screen from Jordan. Shot off the pick. Paul outside. Here's Paul. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Redick. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
And here we go with Jamal Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, with that basket, you would have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
No good from Schroeder. And here is Los Angeles now. Paul outside. Five on the clock, and they double up Jordan. The 9-foot shot. Paul missing again. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 7. 1 second left in the 4th quarter of this one. The 3 from Korver. It's in. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Step your ass up. What you wanna do? And get your ass knocked down. What you wanna do? Get ready. What you wanna do? 3-6 Mafia, Mafia. Let's go. Yeah. We ain't playing going down. Going down. We gon' hit him with the left. Hit him with the right. We gon' hit him with the left. Hit him with the right. It's a fight. It's a fight. Head bust him. Head bust him. It's a fight. It's a fight. Head bust him. Head bust him. We gon' hit him with the left. Hit him with the right. We gon' hit him with the left. Hit him with the right. It's a fight. It's a fight. Head bust him. Head bust him. It's a fight. It's a fight.